What's up, my rebel winners? Oh, we are at an all-time high, breaking through according to some. Just gonna wait for more people to jump on there. And be sure to smash that like button. Let's get into it, guys. What you guys think about XRP at these prices? Have they melted your face yet? You're gonna melt your faces. And all the fudders can go piss off. The fuzzsters are leaving. So beautiful. Be sure to share this video so we can get this video up to 100 views minimum. Every time you share this video, your penis increases in size. If you don't have one of those, then it'll do other things for you. But I can't promise any financial gain from anything. You guys are responsible for your own bags. But I'm telling you one thing. I'm seeing more people are jumping in here. Alright. What do you guys think about these prices? It's just madness. Madness, I tell you. And it only gets better. I mean, we're already reaching and surpassing. We closed a daily candle today on most exchanges. If you average it out, well above what some are saying is the previous all-time high. That's speculative because, what's up, Tyson? Hello, Zio Super Beta. So yeah, we're already at prices that they were saying we would never see. All the fudders are just, slowly disappearing. And all the ones that are left are genuinely threatened by XRP's technology. That's why they don't have much to say right now. XRP is about to do some crazy wild stuff, guys, and you're not even ready. But we're already supposedly going into price discovery right now. It's just gonna keep, the FOMO is just gonna keep building and building and building. And let's see, Ganja Gang, what's up? XRP, how's it going? But yeah, be sure to like this video and share it, so that we can get this video up to 100 views, and then we'll go from there. I consider that a small goal. I'm an optimistic guy, so do what you gotta do to get this video up to that very achievable goal, and share it with everyone that you can think of so that we can get into this discussion. Does anybody have any questions that I can go over? Like we can do a Q&A, what's going on, guys? Put where you're from, if you want, down below in the comments. Swazi, I do. What the F is going on? What do you mean? Can you elaborate on that? I don't know what that means. Can you be more specific? The faces of all the fudders are melting. That's what's happening. And XRP is just pumping and pumping and pumping. That's what's happening. Does that answer your question, or was it about something else? Let me know. And if anyone else has any questions, I am happy to answer them. We're just winning and winning and winning here on this channel. I joined and wanted to see what chat was talking about. Well, we just got to get those numbers climbing, man. I mean, it's up to you if you want to stay or go, but it would be much appreciated if you're enjoying, any of this interaction or activity. Just go ahead and share it, and we will get some Q&A going. That'll be exciting, right? Hell yeah, we stay winning out here. That's right. But I mean, what other cryptos are you guys into? I mean, I feel like XRP is benefiting very unbalanced than the rest of the market right now, and it's an objective truth right now. Let's just focus on one thing. It's that XRP right now is outperforming Bitcoin, and it's within my humble opinion that it's coming after Ethereum's market cap. I've already seen it go from 160 billion dollars worth of market cap, and then what do we know? Just within about a week, we're already at above $200 billion in the market cap. And, the Tether should have never been above XRP in the first place. It's a stable coin. It never made sense to me. So, really, anyone that was surprised that XRP took over Tether's market cap, you're just not even paying attention. This is... It should have never been above XRP's market cap to begin with. Does anybody want to talk about anything specific, though? I mean, what's going on in everybody's minds? We got people losing their minds because of what XRP is doing right now. That would be pretty wild, Let me know. Because, you look at so many metrics, right? We got all of these legislation bills that are being passed. That's already done, right? So the next step is for Trump. I mean, we could have all of this expedited pretty quick. It's only a matter of time, guys. And I don't know what it is about this particular week, but they've really been, just speeding up the process, heavily. What games do I like? Well, I like quite the few. Hi, buddy. Start panting like dog. Yes, we're all panting like dogs because we're frothing at the mouth of the price of XRP. Games that I play, Elden Ring. That's just an amazing, phenomenal game. What platform do you play? I'm on PlayStation 5. I like Elden Ring. You're not familiar? Yeah, so I like that. What else? Recently, I got into the new God of War Ragnarok. That's a really good game. I haven't gotten a chance to beat it yet. The Spider-Man franchise is from the Marvel Spider-Man games. Amazing. I say PC and Switch because I'm a fanboy. Hell yeah. Uh, Shoot. I mean, can anyone in the chat tell me what the price of XRP is right now? Because I'm currently unable to look at it without disrupting the flow. How about that? I'm relying on you guys. Let me know what the price of XRP is at right now. I was just looking at it at like $3.52, maybe 53. I'm hearing rumors though that the people on Ethereum are starting to flock to XRP, so that's also exciting. You know, just a lot of metrics here involved. So yeah, we get legislation. We're getting all these bills passed. I mean, it's just one thing after another. Now we had another politician. Her name is Maxine Waters. Unfortunately, 351. Thank you, Andre. Unfortunately, Maxine Waters is trying to muddy up the waters. But it doesn't seem like she's able to succeed, which is great. I'm loving it. Yeah. That's from what I can tell on like some of these congressional hearings that I've been seeing. I've been trying to tune in a little bit to what's really going on with these these crypto hearings. You know, they're voting on these bills right now, and it looks like the Genius Bill totally passed all the way, and Trump said that he is ready to sign it once it shows up on his desk. Sweet. So these other two we still have to get passed through Senate. Hopefully. See, it's crazy because the ones that voted no on a lot of these things for these bills, how would you fix America? Top 3 solutions. I'm not really interested in fixing America. It's not my job. But, you know, for entertainment, I get it. You know, it's a hypothetical entertainment. How would I fix America? You'll have to give me time on that one. I'm not really... I don't know. It's, we would definitely have to have an environment where transparency would be required, but I just don't have like a direct solution for that. I mean, there just needs to be less ways that the government can come in and manipulate and find, you know, to benefit them and their Wall Street criminal friends vicariously through indirect loopholes. That would be great if we could get that going. You know, that would be an amazing thing that we could maybe try to do to, you know, quote unquote fix America. There is no fixing America though. I mean, let's be real. I can't really think of 3, and I really didn't even think of 1 if I'm being real, because the thing is, I didn't provide a real solution. I was just saying what would be required. But I mean, let's review here. They're speeding up the process with the regulations, right? So, Genius Act, boom, okay. Trump, he's already been saying he's going to sign it. Cool. And there's gonna be like a ceremony when he does it. What else? I mean, next step, right, is for the stablecoin legislations to pass the Senate. The anti-CBDC, um, that also needs to pass the Senate. Well, it doesn't have to, but guys, we don't want a CBDC. We just don't. But what I was noticing on these congressional hearings, or I keep calling it a congressional hearing. That's not really accurate. You'll have to forgive me on some of these terms. But what I was seeing was the ones that are opposed to all of this. They were saying no on the Genius Act. They were saying no on the stablecoin legislations. But then when it came time for the anti-CBDC, they still were saying no, but then they were trying to use the argument of like, oh, we could be like, what? Hold on a second. You're using the same argument that we tried to use, that we're using, not really an argument, I mean, it's an objective truth, but you're trying to use the same things we're saying, the reason why we're saying yes on the Genius Act and the stable coins, and you're basically using that same argument as to why you're saying no for the anti-CBDCs to make it make sense, right? And she was saying, and mostly Maxine Waters, she was saying that like we need to embrace new technologies. Like, oh, you're not even going to try to research it. We're trying, we've been trying to get bills and stuff passed to get research done. The pro research for the CBDCs, and the whole point of the anti-CBDC is so that we do not have anything. We can't even entertain a CBDC because here's the thing. It doesn't matter what they could use it for or whatever. The fact that they could use it for something good, right, in the beginning, sure, whatever. But I think whoever was in charge of or putting together the anti-CBDC bill was smart enough to understand how these things get manipulated over time, and then inch by inch. You give them an inch, they'll take this much eventually. So they're saying, oh, well, we're never going to do that with the CBDC. No, we're never going to do that. No. No. See, whoever structured this anti-CBDC act is an intelligent person. I don't know who it was. I can't say that it was Trump. Who knows? And who really cares? The point is, it was smart because it prevents us from reeking of communism. But that's another story for a different day. We already have seen what they can do with a CBDC, and the simple fact of the matter is, if they can in any way, it does not matter what they say that they're going to use it for, because they're all a bunch of BS liars. That's just my opinion, and I feel like a lot of people believe that as well. Let me know down below in the comments how you feel about that one. That was a little bit of a an opinionated thing. But yeah, we need to get these numbers up, guys. Come on, let's go. Come on. Only 2 people? Let's share this. Share this amongst all your friends, I mean, what do you guys think about all this? What's up, Andre? You want to give me a price update? see here. There's a lot of features on this phone. I wonder. Top 3 ice cream flavors. I feel strongly about the same topic. Top 3 ice cream flavors. Yeah, I can't have ice cream because I have a rare metabolic disorder called galactosemia. 347. Cooling off a little bit, no biggie. And then it's just gonna keep having. What I'm noticing though is it did this when it went from around like the $3.10 to $3.20, cooled off significantly, but it hits these like 10-cent intervals quick. I wasn't even looking at my phone not that long, a couple hours ago, and then I went to go do something, and I looked at my phone and it was going up like, another 10 full cents, which, some might say, who cares? That's not really that big of a deal, especially depending on where you're coming from. Because a lot of you that might be jumping into the chat, I don't know like how many people that subscribe to my channel or watch my live streams. I don't know how many of you are like just more like strictly a meme coin person. Let me know down below in the comments. Oh, you said sorry. I'm not a big deal, man. Top 3 favorite colors. I don't know. We just go with purple, green, and blue. I like those. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, it would pump 10 full cents, and for us XRP Army people, that's because we're so used to seeing just this, like, not necessarily downward price action, with it crashing too much necessarily. It's more of the consolidation periods are just ridiculously long, and it's just frustrating. And what we're seeing right now is like Bitcoin right now is outperforming it, XRP, last I checked, was outperforming Bitcoin. And I do think that XRP is about to overtake Ethereum's market cap. You guys can get mad about me saying that all you want, but that's just what it seems like the logical direction is, Let's get those numbers up. We got 4. We're bouncing back and forth between 4 and 5. I'm just a low cap YouTuber, man. But yeah, we try to get the job done. We keep winning. Price is looking amazing. I'm not worried about nothing, just because here's why. It doesn't matter how low it goes from this point, because today we closed above, like well above XRP's supposed all-time high, like I was mentioning earlier. It's just very, very bullish. I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't even know if I'm ready for what's about to happen. But yeah, if you're just jumping in here, feel free to put a comment down below and introduce yourself and tell me what your favorite token is. Do you hold crypto? Are you an XRP fan? How long have you held XRP for, if you're still with us? Be sure to smash that like button when you jump on here, if you don't mind. Spare some change, please, sir. I see there's 4 people in here and no one is... There are 2 people that do not want to give me the thumbs up. Why? Just kidding. But I'm gonna find you. No. What are your three favorite colors? Hmm? Swazi. Just double tap that screen if you're on your phone. I don't know. Do a double tap. I think that'll do it. Do 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 do. Northern St. Louis. St. Louis. I've been there once. Find me and fight me. I ain't scared. Also, they're light blue and green and purple. Sweet. Nah, I'm just playing, dog. Ain't nothing but love here on this channel. You feel me? Yeah. I have this obnoxious thing where I whistle the theme song to Mario. I don't know. People hate it. They actually haven't really expressed one way or another. I just do it all the time. It's just one of those habits that I started whistling. I don't know. Is anyone happy to see all this green? How's everyone's day going so far? What do we think about these regulations that are being passed? How's everybody's bags holding up? Let me know. You know, what's your biggest holdings, guys? Let me know. I gotta know about these juicy gems that y'all love to shill on this channel all the time. We already know about I don't know if I'd be saying that on the okay. All I'm saying is no financial advice of any kind. But this is a once in a lifetime wealth generating opportunity to invest in XRP. In my opinion, okay? I said in my opinion. Just do your own research. Don't take what I'm saying for word. Do your own research. Look at the connections with XRP, the Federal Reserve, Rosie Rios, who's the 43rd Treasurer of the United States, who's got her name on the $100 bill, who's now working with Ripple. She's on the board members. Ripple has over 1,600 NDAs, I believe. Yeah, like 35 or so patents, which 15 have been approved. One of which is, I believe, for on-demand liquidity, which the world desperately needs right now. I mean, what else can we talk about on here? Don't be saying that in the comments, though, for real. I mean, that's on you. You do you. I don't know about all that. Well, can't we talk about... Well, I mean, you're talking about illegal activities. That's, you know what I mean? I'm not interested in engaging in that kind of talk. You want me to just read it? All right. It says, my dad's tight ASL just robbed a bank. Feel free. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me reread that. My dad's tight ASL. See, someone's going to record this and take it out of context. Just robbed a bank. Feel on top of the world for real, for real. I don't know what that means. Not even gonna lie. Probably gonna cut this a little bit short. It's low activity today with the engagement. Unless someone starts sharing this video, I start reaching 100 views. This is magical power that I have when I see high numbers on there. I start yapping more. I just don't know what to do with myself right now. XRP is going crazy, parabolic. It's about to be adopted by banks and institutions. Oh wait, wasn't that just like what we said on this show would happen? Okay, yeah, see, and all the people that would say that would never happen, and that the XRP maxis are delusional and we're part of a cult, and is that what that's what they said, right? But what's happening right now? XRP is being adopted for on-demand liquidity and cross-border payments. You guys can hate all you want, you know, but we tried to tell you guys, and now XRP is at a price right now beyond of which anyone can really realistically afford. It's the unfortunate side of things. I started this channel when XRP was like between 30, 40, 50 cents. Man, even in my real life, you know, I tried to, you know, get as many people on board. Tree 55. There we go. We're going back up. You guys just love it. And all the crying sounds of all the Bitcoin maximalists. You hear that, guys? You hear that? It's as if millions of voices of Bitcoin maximalists have all cried out in terror. No! No! And then their bags just exploded. And then their faces all melted. And then they had to go pick it up off the floor. It's just goo. Their faces turned into goo. Tree 58! Holy crap. Thank you for that update, Andre. That's amazing. I wish I could look at it right now without disrupting the flow of the stream. I've actually said that sentence in other contexts. I'll let you guys use your imagination on that one. Yeah. Oh, it's getting kind of dark. I think it might rain. Holy shit. Yeah. We're pumping, guys. Pump, 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 pump. You got to pump it up. Yeah. And it just keeps getting better. You know. Does anyone have any fucking questions? No. God dang it. You guys suck. Ask me questions. I command you. Come on now. Don't be shy. Give that video a thumbs up, because you know you like it. Wait, oh shit, there's a mosquito. Hold on. That motherfucker. Guys, if you're not smashing that thumbs up and sharing this video, you are losing. You're a loser. Big old losers. We got 5 people. There we go. Yeah, that's what I like. Oh, that gets me hard. I shouldn't say that. That's, and then there's like I start seeing like the thumbs up go down. Oh, shit. I should have said that. Always happens. Yes, wind moon. Well, it would seem that wind mooning right now, sir. And don't ask any more. Just kidding. Which is it? You just told me to ask questions. Now. Oh, whoops. So, holy crap. You guys can see how dark it's getting, right? You guys want to see me get rained out? You guys want to see Scummy Boy get rained on? Does it get you, how does it make you guys feel emotionally to know that I'm about to be wet? Let me know down below in the comments. Emotionally. Nothing more. Don't make it weird. Oh, there's a freaking gnat. Guys, I'm about to be wet on this channel for the first time. Yeah. What? What are you gonna do? Stop me from being wet? Oh, I actually killed it. Huh. If we can just focus on this gnat here. Can we say a few words? Yeah, I killed his ass. Say a few words for this gnat that I just murdered. Quite violently, I might add. See, what I did was I took a screwdriver. I just, you know, did my thing. Holy crap. Okay, I need to move away from this location right now. You got to pump it up. Oh my goodness. All right, now we can continue. Hopefully I don't really get rained on. It looks like, I don't know, it's confusing. It's like, see, I'm getting messages. Oh, okay. You guys ever get those text messages? Urgent. Now is the best chance to pass legislation to protect consumers and foster blockchain economy innovation. Tell your rep to vote yes today on the Clarity Act and the Genius Act. Yes, so, but, you know, the Genius Act's already passed. The Clarity Act just needs to go through Senate along with the stablecoin legislation. Like I've said, that's why we're seeing all this price momentum and everything. And XRP is benefiting impartially in this pump. We all knew it from the start, though. Like, I saw Bitcoin not really doing anything while XRP was pumping. I don't know what the relevancy right now is with Bitcoin. Does anyone know what the price of Bitcoin is right now? Oh, there's a train. Here. Let's move up a little bit. I'll show you guys the train. There we go. Now. Guys, if you want to see more of my channel and my show, you know, you want to, or maybe you know someone that might want to engage in this discussion, this revolutionary moment that is happening in history, that we're seeing, we're literally on the precipice of, you know, just financial, like, blockchain adoption. Like, you guys understand how wild that is? Most are not ready for what's about to come. Was another gnat or mosquito or something. There we go. We got more people up in here. If you're just jumping on, you know, this is the show where we talk about XRP and the pump that is happening right now. And if you like my show, be sure to smash that like button, right? So we can get this video up and more engaging, and it helps me out so much on the algorithm, you know, the thing. Give me that thumbs up if you want. If you like talking about crypto, and if you're excited about the pump, it's like an old Xbox. What's like an old Xbox? What's on you guys' mind? Are you guys happy to see regulations get passed, or are you guys one of those fudsters? $3.60. Man. I really hope that some people in this chat here that have been dollar cost averaging in, you know, at least had the chance to take a swing at it when it was like well below $1. It's already too expensive for the average retail right now. We're in a whole different ball game. Yes, I just picked my nose. What are you going to do about it? Stop me? Oh. Yeah. This shit's wild. I don't even know what are we going to wake up to tomorrow? Price action wise, you know? Are we going to continue climbing, or are we going to cool off later on tonight. Let me know what you think. I mean, naturally, obviously, you know, it's going to eventually cool off some. It's not just going to keep pumping forever. I mean, for those, something to think about, you know, for those that have ever had the thought, oh, I'm just going to wait, let me back away from this train so you guys, because I don't know how wild that shit is, but, like, if you found yourself becoming one of those people that was like, hey, yeah, no, I'll just wait for XRP to go dip lower, right? I'll just wait for it to dip lower. Or, and then I'll FOMO in. Guys, it doesn't work like that. You know XRP always pumps the hardest and the loudest. And when XRP pumps, there ain't getting a hold of it. XRP is the asset that you dollar cost average in. Once you see a long phase of consolidation, that's the time to get in. There is no waiting for a dip with XRP. It just doesn't really happen anymore. It's not going to be happening. There's a possibility we could fall below all-time high. Not like right now, obviously. I think that this pump still has some juice in it, to speak. And once, you know, I'm a little scared to make predictions or whatever, but I mean, think about it this way. What if we get the announcement that the lawsuit is over, along with the most bullish outcome, like say Friday? What if we get the announcement Friday that the lawsuit is just completely over with and the SEC has dropped their appeal? Logically speaking, wouldn't that make the most sense for that to happen very, very soon? Just on the simple front that the SEC has already approved an ETF. We already know that. That was the SEC. So why would they approve an ETF, right? Why would they approve an ETF if they're not going to drop the lawsuit, if the lawsuit's not about to be over soon? It just seems kind of like a done deal. Yeah, on paper, technically the lawsuit is ongoing, whatever. Now, that's only because we haven't gotten any kind of an announcement yet. We don't know what happens behind the scenes. What if something's already happened and they're just waiting for a big announcement? But when that happens, we're gonna get the announcement of the lawsuit. We're gonna get, right now we're getting FOMO. People are FOMOing into XRP. So along with all the regulations being passed, what if tomorrow we wake up and the Genius bill, let's say it's already passed, it's on Trump's desk, it's passed, and then we get the announcement of the SEC lawsuit being totally over with, and then we get everybody FOMOing in all the way up. Guys, if you don't get in now, not financial advice, I'm just saying, you may not get that chance that you think you have to just FOMO in when it dips. It might not happen. And then on top of that, then the utility is going to kick in. So never mind, like, you know, you add what I just said to the fact, well, the ones that have been researching XRP and knows XRP's specific utility, so regulations, done. Okay. Lawsuit, done. Okay. What's next? The FOMO happening, right? People will FOMO in when they hear all these news. And what if they did it all on the same day just to maximize that? I mean, we've already had Coinbase malfunction today. This could be the beginning of something crazy. I thought XRP was going to cool off by now, but it just keeps going. It's kind of making me crazy right now. But the thing is, like, I mean, what happens then? Okay, so then I haven't even talked about the use case, the utility. When the utility alone kicks in, it's going to cause a rip roar. Look at it. Look what XRP does. Cross-border payments. It's supposed to be facilitating cross-border payments worldwide, and that's what they have positioned themselves to do, because they haven't solely focused on one country. They haven't solely focused on the United States or any other country. They were working all this time to be crypto agnostic so that they could become the bridge. XRP. It will facilitate payments worldwide. Once they get the green light, the more and more volume that keeps being put on the XRP ledger, which they will, because obviously they're going to want to use something, okay? Obviously that the entire financial system is about to make some massive changes. Obviously, they want to use the blockchain. XRP has strategically positioned themselves to be the number one beneficiary to all of this. It only makes the most logical sense. So once you see the price keep going up and up and up, right? $3.62. Hey, bad boy. What's up, Psych Love? Psych Evolve. I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot. That's right. I remember you, man. What's up? You still making content? It's only a matter of time. We knew it was going to happen. Think about it. Just think about it. It's something to think about. It's not your meme coins. It's not... We will have other cryptos that will do well. Many will. It's not just XRP. And if that was your interpretation, sorry, there was another mosquito. I'm kicking these mosquitoes' asses. $3.64. What is happening? Give this video a thumbs up if you're bullish on XRP. And let's get this video up to... Well, we're making progress. The highest number I've seen on this stream so far was 15. So if we can surpass that, let's shoot low. But, you know, we'll be optimistic as well. And then every time we get past that, okay, so last time was 15, right? So all you guys watching right now, hit that share button. Let's talk about XRP. And I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that XRP could continue going higher and higher and higher? It already is, right? Since I started this stream, so why not, right? XRP is the one that's going to benefit on a very impartial scale because of how the regulations are put in. You guys, not you guys, but I mean all the fuzzsters, right? All the big fuzzsters. Oh, we got 13 now. Let's keep going. If you're just jumping in here, hit that thumbs up and be sure to put something in the comments so I can engage with you. Let's get this going. All right, so the legislations are highly, highly, highly in favor, yes, of XRP, but it's also highly in favor of many other cryptocurrencies, right? We have XDC. Y'all like XDC? I just lost a few people, but that's all right. HBAR, XDC, XLM, you know? None of them are really doing quite as good as XRP right now in this particular moment, sure. But we're going to get there. Man, it's just been a really long journey, you know, holding XRP. But really, though, like, SCH. Or, I'm sorry, SHC. I don't know why I said C. SHX. What is SHX? give me a little brief description on it. But yeah, no, I mean, it's the whole point of this was to do your research and not chase meme coins. You know, look beyond price action that goes from, we get multiple 1,000% pumps on some of these meme coins, right? Cool, you're making money. But the thing is, if you're not doing your research, right, then you're going to get left behind when the regulations start to kick in. We've got 13 people watching right now. Cool. Thanks for joining in. Everybody that's new, if you're just jumping in, just be sure to smash that like button if you don't mind, and share it amongst all your friends. If you enjoy talking about crypto, and XRP's little sister is SHX, apparently. Okay. I apparently have some homework to do, and I will look into that. I always thought that XLM might be XRP's little sister, but I'll definitely look into that. What is it? Its own network? Let's see. Just Stronghold. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. So, I mean, can I get a price update? Anyone? I know. I feel like you got that price update. Like you see that the meme with the guy with the black dude with the beanie, and he's got like Coke all over his nose, and then people have been using that. It's like, hey, you got some of that XRP price check? 364 still. Heck yeah! Thanks, Carlos. Thanks for jumping in. Be sure to share that video to all your friends. And let's jump right in. I mean, really, you think about it, okay? You know that China was the first body member of the ISO when it concerned updating all their payments to ISO standards. That was in 2015 when they started all that. And they always say it always starts with China, right? And now Swift, okay, we're back to 15. That's about where we were. I love it. Love the energy. Thanks for that thumbs up. I'm seeing that in real time. Don't know who that was, but don't be shy. Introduce yourself if you want. But thing is, so starts with China, and then Swift, right? Here's the thing with Swift, they are updating. I don't know that they're necessarily going away. I don't think they have to go away. They just need to enhance their payment messaging standards, which is what they're doing. So now all these payments are being forced to update, and they're going to be rejected, cross-border payments, if they are not ISO compliant. And what have we been saying on this channel, right, about the ISO tokens? You hear one thing, right? You hear that, oh, well, the ISO doesn't matter. There's no such thing as an ISO compliant token. Sure, maybe that is right on a technicality. I get what the implication is. However, the list that we have seen, that I've seen, right, that claim that all these tokens are ISO compliant, apparently what that was all about was that they were editing Wikipedia pages. We're talking like in the past 4 years and stuff, out throughout time. We've seen them update. Okay, but come to find out, I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard other influencers, I've heard this said before. And yeah, I do watch a lot of other influencers sometimes. Try to get a grasp on what's going on out there. And, in this live stream, you get the inside scoop. You guys don't have time to watch all the other content out there. So I'll give it to you. I'm just a little bit more information, here and there. But apparently some of these ISO pages and stuff that were listing all these tokens. Supposedly, I don't know. Don't take my word for it, but supposedly, holy shit, $3.65, 24/7 bitches. What? Well, okay. But no. So, shit. What was I gonna say? Damn it! You lost my train of thought here. With a decimal for now. $365 XRP. That wouldn't that be just amazing? Right? We do see XRP just keep going and going and going. Like, what's gonna happen next? $4? Are we gonna wake up to a $4 XRP? I mean, I think we could at this rate, right? Excuse me. God dang it. So we got, we were up to 21 people. We got 10 likes. We're climbing up there. We appreciated all the love on this channel. You guys are amazing. And apparently I can talk about this for a weird amount of time, which is concerning. But no, like, you guys, like, think about the broad picture here, you know. They lay out, you know, you guys, some of the people that are jumping in, like, is this guy autistic or something? No. Swift, right? We already know they're updating their payment messaging standards. So it has to, they're literally saying that they're updating to ISO compliance, right? But they were saying that some of these Wikipedia pages were changing it and adding things to try to make their token look better and to try to grandfather in a position of being ISO compatible, right? So if the ones that they're saying aren't ISO compatible now, they probably will be, not too much into the near future, in my opinion. But I'm seeing the winds picking up, and I really don't want to get rained on. So I'm going to have to catch you guys on the next one. This has been a entertaining show. And, oh, yeah. XLM is XRP wife. Okay. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. If you enjoy my content, be sure to revisit my channel as I post regularly. I try to, or at a decent pace. But don't go anywhere yet. And don't get fudded out. Don't get scared. Because this is just the beginning. XRP Scum is out.